Hello, so I'm going to get into this message because God is really pressing for me to push this message out. I've been toiling with this message since the beginning of July, and God said that place this message out there and someone is going to prophesy and be able to explain what is going on in these visions and dreams and interpret it just like Joseph did for the king of Pharaoh to send the warning of the famine coming. So I had an open vision. And so at first I saw a lion, and this lion was blowing fire as if it was a dragon. Once this lion was like roaming around, it was like in a fiery pit. Next, after that, I saw what looked to be an alligator, but when it went to stand, it turned into a dragon. And this dragon was battling the lion. Next, after seeing the lion, I saw a bear. So the bear stepped in to help the lion fight. And so they are all battling. Lastly, after that, I saw a sea animal. I never seen the sea animal before, but it was a big sea animal that propped its head in between the dragon and the bear as they were fighting in this fiery pit. And I just saw the red and the flames in the dragon eyes. Then the Lord gave me the message, seal the door, the Passover is coming, God will rise. He then showed me Isaiah chapter 28 verses 19 through 23. And I'm going to read those toward the end. I constantly kept saying the Passover is coming, seal the door, God will rise. Okay. So actually June 14, 22 of this year, and the dream was of an explosion on U.S. soil, physical war, which God just showed me like physical war, and then translated as a physical attack with people on the U.S. And then I received the message that said, U.S. is fair game now and will be attacked. I'm going to repeat that. So it says, U.S. is fair game now and will be attacked. And then after that, I had that open vision with the dragon, the bear, and the lion. And then a sea creature. I don't know what sea creature it was. So I am going to read the scriptures that God gave me to read, which is from Isaiah, which are very stern, serious, and important. So the chapters is Isaiah 28 verses 15 through 21. But there was an emphasis on verses 15, 19, and 21. Okay. 15 says, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death and hell, we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come into us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. 19. From the time that it goeth forth, it shall take you. From morning by morning shall it pass over, by day and by night, and it shall be a vexation only to understand the report. Verse 21. For the Lord shall rise up as in Mount Ferizim, he shall be wroth as in the valley of Gibeon, that he may do his work, his strange work, and bring to pass his act, his strange act. Those were the three verses that stood out. So I also had another dream, but it came to me like in my words as I was waking up. And it said, everyone is focused on Russia. Watch out for China. All eyes should be on China. And then I saw the Chinese dragon with red fiery eyes prowling. Like it was like prowling, like ready to attack. July the 31st, I heard the trumpet of God. And so on July 31st, I was riding in the car and I heard the trumpet, and I kept saying, oh my God, I hear a trumpet. I don't know what the trumpet is supposed to sound like, but my spirit was just filled, and it just gave me like an indication that this is God's trumpet. Like I just was hearing it. And I was with my mom, and I asked, like, do you hear that? Do you hear that music? And she said, no. So I heard the trumpet. So then August the 2nd, in my dream, I saw the first scroll was open. And I had to look that up in Revelations, like what is the first scroll being open. So there were like three like military, like, I didn't see their wings, so I don't want to say angels. I don't want to make it into what I think. They look like soldiers, three soldiers in a line. And so the first scroll was open. As I began to wake up from the dream, I saw them opening the second scroll was halfway open, and they were getting ready to open the third scroll. So please read Revelations to understand which each seal means. But God is just wanting everyone to be prepared because a war is coming. And so that's why it's an urgency for me to release this message. And I just pray that someone has the anointing, such as Joseph, to prophesy what is to come. And I just want to be obedient because God has been placing me in the book of Ezekiel. And the message that stood out clear to me was that if I continue to keep holding on to this word, it will fall on me. So I just want to be obedient and release the word so that it could prepare someone, so it could save us, help us in any way that it can.